your Sunday Tarot messages for the collective. I hope everyone is doing wonderful out there. I hope life is good. So I'm going to share this video. Come on. All right, good morning, everyone. I'm Jamie Zebra 23. I do start with the 23rd Psalm. I recite it 3 times. So if I sound like a broken record, that is why. Also, I'm a mother, so I may have to get up. I may have to tend to my children because that's what I got to do, right? I think anybody who's a parent, we have to do that, right? Children are not Roncos. You can't set them and forget them, right? Okay, so let's do the 23rd Psalm. I recite it 3 times. So if I sound like a broken record, that is why. Yep. Okay. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside the still waters. He restores my soul. He leads me in the paths of righteousness for his name's sake. Though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. You anoint my forehead with oil. My cup overflows. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. Through Jesus' name, amen. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside the still waters. He restores my soul. He leads me in the paths of righteousness for his name's sake. Though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. You anoint my forehead with oil. My cup overflows. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. Through Jesus' name, amen. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He makes me lie down in green pastures. Okay, whoops. Oh, no. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside the still waters. He restores my soul. He leads me in the paths of righteousness for his name's sake. Though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. You anoint my forehead with oil. My cup overflows. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. Through Jesus' name, amen. Good morning, everyone. Happy Sunday. I hope you guys woke up well. I hope you guys have an amazing week. Wilda, happy birthday. Good morning, Wilda. Happy birthday. I'm getting my coffee, guys. So I had an amazing week. Yep. I hope you guys did too. It was very, very productive. It was a lot of sick babies home from school, doctor's visits because of sick babies, and and a lot of Christmas shopping. Also, I was pleasantly surprised this week. By a lot of things. And sadly surprised by a lot of things this week. An old classmate of mine. This is the bad stuff, and then I'll get to the good stuff. A boy I went to school with, he used to write me beautiful, like, letters. You know how back in the day we'd use a loose leaf paper and we'd write a letter and then we would fold it up cute. He was dyslexic like me, so our handwriting and our grammar is not always great on paper. But he did his best, and they were the most romantic, most beautiful letters I'd ever received, ever. And I just got some horrible news that he passed away. So it's been a trying couple of days because I'm like, oh my gosh, you know, I'll never understand why people are doing drugs. I don't understand. If you know what the outcome is going to be, why are you doing it? I know that if you use drugs, you're going to die or go to jail. Those are usually the only two choices. Occasionally, a miracle could happen and somebody could be in recovery, but that's what's going to happen. So people knowing this, I don't get, if you know what the outcome is, why do it? If I know that fire's hot and it's going to burn me, why would I walk into a fire? That's my mindset, I guess. Maybe I'm ignorant. Maybe I'm missing the point. Maybe I am. I mean, I feel like I would have to be missing the point. I feel like there would have to be something I'm not understanding here to make it make sense, because it doesn't make sense to me. I actually saw, when I went home to visit the last time, I saw him in Joe and Vinny's Pizzeria. And he looked handsome as always. He looked healthy. He looked normal. Unfortunate. Now, some other things happened. Put it back. Thank you. Some other things happened that were positive. I'm a giant. I'm 5'7". I like to tell people I'm 5'8", but I'm 5'7". I wish I was 5'8". So I tell everybody I'm 5'8". So I'm like, dang, like, what the hell? So, I have people that are like 4'11", 5 foot, that are defending my honor. And these are other women that are defending me, that are standing up to people. And it just melted my heart hearing this. These tiny little ladies are defending my honor. And I'm just like, wow. It's sad that anybody has to be defending me, but it's like, wow, like, it just melted my heart. You know, you never know who will be there for you, whether you're in their presence or not. And a lot of people have shown up for me, and I'm just like, wow, that's like, I'm shocked, you know? Okay, so now we're going to get started with the Sunday messages. I hope everybody's doing great this morning. Happy Sunday. I hope everyone's doing well. Yes, yes. So I'm going to tell you guys about a dream that I had real quick, because I don't think it's for me. You know, I have plans for myself. So there's certain things that I'm not doing, I'm not engaging in, because I need my focus to be 100% on the goal. You know, this is what I'm doing. This is for my future. This is for the rest of my life. This is for my children's future, things that I'm working on. So I cannot veer off. I can't have drama. I can't be involved in anything weird. So that's how I know that this message is not for me. Okay? So, yeah. So for the collective, this is the dream that I had. It was that somebody's like conspiring with other people about you. What it is that somebody feels like you're a gold mine. Somebody feels like you're very, very valuable financially, maybe spiritually. Maybe they want to sacrifice you. But there's a group of people that are conspiring, but in a romantic way. You know, like romance scams kind of thing. These could be foreign people or people that are foreign to you. So somebody is attempting to lure you in so they can try to use you for everything that you've got, whether it be your body, your money, what's to come in the future. So I do think that you guys need to be very aware of the people that are approaching you, especially in a romantic sense right now, because, yeah. They don't have good intentions for you. So just, you know, be careful with all that. Yeah, that's what I got. I got that somebody was like down the road. They're like, you took everything from me. You took everything from me. I've got nothing left. And they're like, yeah, you're stupid. We planned the whole thing. And when I say they, I feel like it's like the person who's going to target you romantically, plus like their family or their close-knit friends. So I do think that you guys need to just think about who's coming into your life. This is, and I know some of you will be offended with what I'm about to say. You should really, especially if you're a female, this can happen to men too. Men get targeted all day. Like, men have been targeted since the beginning of time. I mean, women have too, but what I mean is, you know, most women, we think, when we think of a man, when we're children, we think of a husband. We think of our husband buying a house, our husband providing for us and our children, right? That's, so from the beginning of time, men were brought into the world, you know, pushed out of the womb to become a provider, right? That's kind of what they're for. So that's why I'm thinking this is more of like, because it's not like, I don't think, I think for the, I mean, I've never been a man, so I don't know, but I think for the most part, I think a man would feel proud of himself for providing for his wife and his children, right? I think that would be a positive. So that's why I don't think that this was about a man being targeted by a woman, but I do think it's more so like a female that's being targeted by a man. So I'm going to direct this towards a female out there. If you have a lot, please don't get with somebody who has nothing. Don't, don't date down, because it's a lot, the stakes are higher for women. It's a lot more dangerous for women because it never turns out well. So unless you're into getting used, unless you want to get hustled, unless that's just your thing, I wouldn't engage in who's ever coming your way. I feel like somebody wants to target you in January. They could be coming now to like try to play games with you, but I feel like the big show comes in January for some of you. So just, yeah. And again, that dream was not directed at me because, like I said, I am not dating right now. I'm focused on other things. There's only 24 hours in the day, and my work and my children get all of it, all 24. So I am not dating. I don't plan to be dating anytime soon. And if I did date, it would not be a foreigner. No offense to foreigners out there. And you guys know I've got no issues. I have children by foreign men. I've been married to foreign men. I've been married to American men. So this is not directed at, this is not like, oh, Jamie thinks she's too good. No, I just feel like maybe I need somebody who's a little bit more like-minded. Yes. All right. Sunday Tarot messages for the collective to carry over for the week. What does the collective need to know? What does the collective need to know right now? Great happiness, broken ring. Heart, great happiness, broken ring, parting of ways, either in romance or business. So some of you have found true happiness. You're happy now. It's saying here that for some of you, the reason why you're happy is because you ended a relationship. You parted ways either in romance or business. That's why you're happy now. Now we have flag. Don't be tempted to lower your standards. That's exactly what I was just saying. That's what I was just saying. Yep, don't be tempted to lower your standards. If somebody is trying to come at you and they've got nothing to offer you, don't lower your standards. Don't do it. Hey guys, good morning. I'm Jamie Zebra 23. These are the Sunday messages. I cannot read your comments because I'm too far away from the screen. Yes. But I love your comments. Keep them coming. By the end of this live, I will go up and I will say good morning to all of you. Thank you, everyone who's here. I hope you guys have a great morning and a great week. Here, good news. Lighthearted, carefree time, wealth. Seek out information that will help you in April. So it's saying here, there's good news coming in, but do you see this ear? This reminds me of someone with like a cup to the wall, somebody who's ear hustling. So somebody's ear hustling that you got good news coming in. They're waiting to like ear hustle, like, oh, it happened. We can get started now. Now we can get started. Oh, yeah. So just be careful. Cat, a two-faced friend. Yep, somebody sneaky, somebody two-faced is going to be, you're hustling. They're waiting for something. They know something good is coming for you guys, and they're waiting. January. Chain of events that will affect your life in January. Be wise. Please be wise. Angel. Spiritual guidance, protection from harm. Rooster. An arrogant, boastful person you should not cross. And Vase. A secret admirer. Yeah, someone new is entering your life. Now, you guys could absolutely have a million good people about to enter your life, right? They're warning you of this one. So just because you have a negative person that's going to attempt, does that mean that you should say no to all the good people that are coming? Should you be like, oh, no, nobody at all? No, that's not at all what this message is. Use discernment. If somebody doesn't have a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out of, and you're living lavishly, you probably should not invite that person into your life. Unless it's friendship based, but romantically to partner up with you, that is going to be a drain on you. How would that even? I wouldn't. And like I just said in the beginning, if it's a man that has more and it's the woman that has less, that can work. But I don't think it can work with a man who's got nothing and a woman who has everything. It doesn't work. Doesn't mean you can't be nice, doesn't mean you can't be cordial, but I would not get involved romantically, financially, legally with someone like that. Just not a good idea. Hidden secrets can harm you. Kangaroo. Unsettled times, need to plan ahead. Happiness and May. Tent. A temporary situation. Something important such as a job or a raise. New home, new attitude. Time to go out and have fun. Dealings or a relationship with a man. August. Cobwebs. Protected from negative forces beyond your control. This person could be born in August. This person could be a Leo or a Virgo. And then we have career and work, achieve success. Don't let somebody come in and mess. You guys are doing everything you're supposed to do. Okay. Tankard, celebration, fun, enjoyment. Someone is leaving your life. Well, family wishes come true. Honor and respect will come to you. Scissors, disappointment in some affair. Rat, someone working against you behind your back. Diamond, you'll be receiving or giving a precious gift. Mice, discord among friends or family. Lobster, financial pinch. Yeah, you guys are going to be dealing with somebody, and I know it's October 6, 2024. We're talking whatever decisions you make in January of 2025, the new year's right around the corner. Right around the corner. So something really incredible is about to be happening for you. Whatever's happening could be happening in February, but you'll know about it in January. These negative people will know about it in January as well. I would not go shouting from the rooftops about whatever this is, because these people are ear hustling. They want to know what's happening. They want to know. They know it's coming, but they don't know when. This could be you guys getting a major contract. This could be you guys winning the lottery. This could be a lawsuit, a judgment. There's something incredible. Maybe you're inheriting a home or property. There's something coming up here for some of you. You have an inkling something good is coming, but maybe some of you don't know what it is. But it is saying here that whatever you do in January could either make your life incredible or destroy everything for you, ruin you. So it's your choice. Whichever way you want to go, it's your choice. Now let me do this. Sunday Tarot message. Hey, Boss Lady Nichols, good morning. The reason you guys, I thought you said you couldn't see anything. She's got a blue highlighted name that's easy for me to see. And I know she has the evil eye symbol, so I know when I see that and her profile picture. So, yeah. Okay, Sunday Tarot messages to carry on for the week. Crib, birth or conception of a child or enterprise, advice from a friend. Ram, a stubborn, aggressive person. Boot, increase your efforts if you want to achieve your goals. What is that? March. Candle, you will be shown the way. Plenty of material things. Then we have ladder, climbing towards success. Yes, you guys are going to go into the new year with very, very good news. Now, I want to say this too. Let's talk New Year's resolutions real quick. I personally start my New Year's resolutions in October because, yeah, because I just feel like if you wait till New Year's Eve, then New Year's Day hits, you fall off the wagon for whatever your goal is, you're like, it doesn't work. But if you start in October, by the time January hits, you'll either be halfway through or you've already achieved your New Year's resolution, right? So, but that's just my mindset. I just feel like it's a good time to get started on any kind of New Year's resolution. But of course, to each their own. Because, you know, fall is the harvest. So it's like, to me, fall is the reset button. It's the new year. Okay. Let's do these cards. Sunday Tarot messages for the collective to carry over for the week. What does the collective need to know right now? As of October 5th, 2024. Seraphina, I am the angel of families. A happy change or addition is coming to your family. So congratulations to those of you out there that are going to be giving birth here soon. For those of you that are getting a new pet, a new person entering your life, maybe this is you adopting, maybe this is taking in a family member. Congratulations to you guys. Layla, spend time alone in nature, meditating about your desires and intentions. Ask the angels to help you gain positive perspective. So some of you may be at a crossroads right now, and you're like, I literally don't know where to go or what to do. So I always tell everybody, and you guys have heard me say this a lot over the years, when you feel like you have no clue where you're going or what you're doing, that means you're about to manifest something big. That means something amazing is happening. So let's say some of you are tied to a house that's falling apart. Like, let me give you an example. Maybe you got a house, you're like, man, it's going to cost me like $1 million to fix everything. It's going to cost me $1 million to fix everything. I keep throwing money away. It seems like nothing ever turns out the way I wanted it to. It just seems like I'm not getting anywhere. I can't go out. I can't hang out with anybody because all my money's tied up in this falling down house. And then the house burns to the ground. And then you're like, now what do I do? Well, now you got some money left. You can get a new house, or you can go rent somewhere that's not falling apart. Or now you got time to spend time with friends and family. So whatever is like weighing you guys down, whatever was, the universe is trying to strip that away from you so that you can literally start over. A whole new direction. Because if your job, if your school, if you're this, if you're that is in one spot, most people are not likely to be like, you know what, I'm going to pack up and move to Alaska. Or I'm going to pack up and move to Vietnam. Most people are not going to do that. So the universe sometimes has to like remove a lot of people, places, and things from you. Material items, jobs, so that you'll go in a different direction. So some of you are like, wow, my life's falling apart. Where am I going? What am I doing? No, your life is actually falling into place, but the universe is shaking you up like a Yahtzee cup, dice in the Yahtzee cup, shaking it up, and then you roll, and then you land where you're supposed to be, right? So we have Ariel. New psychic and spiritual experience are changing the way you view the world and yourself. Allow your spiritual gifts to open through study, prayer, and meditation. So some of you are just at the tip of the iceberg of your spirituality, and you guys are going to be learning a lot of new things. Maybe you guys didn't know that angel numbers meant anything. Maybe you did not know that your clear knowing was even a psychic gift. Maybe you just thought, hey, I'm really good at guessing what's going to happen next. No, you have psychic ability. So for a lot of you, you do have spiritual gifts that maybe you were repressing, or maybe you needed to know these things. So for example, me growing up in a Jehovah's Witness household, some of your Jehovah's Witness household, I thought you said your mom was this or that. My grandma raised my mom and my family Jehovah's Witness. My grandma was a hardcore Jehovah's Witness that followed all the rules, and my grandma raised us. So it came from a Jehovah's Witness family. Certain people in my family did not follow those teachings, obviously. But I did not know anything about spirituality, but I had all these gifts and I was told, don't use them. This is dangerous. You can't do this. I did not know that there was a name for these things. I did not know clairvoyance, clairaudience, clairsentience. I did not know. I did not know that the names of the chakras. I knew what because I could see it and I could feel it. I knew what it was, but I did not know that they had a name for these things. So maybe some of you are in the same boat. You're like, wow, I did not know that, chakras. I did not know about the aura. I did not know that the things I was seeing and the things that I knew were what they were. So now some of you are coming into a place where like, wow, there's a name for this. This is a thing. This is actually a thing. Yes, it is. So congratulations to those of you out there that are awakened to what's going on. So let's do Cosmic Oracle Tarot. I just heard love spell. What the hell? Okay. Sunday Tarot messages for the collective. What does the collective need to know right now? What does the collective need to know right now? Vacation. You will be traveling soon. So some of you are going on a trip. Spy. Moving. Intimacy. Patience. Manifest. And they'll be back. Okay. Vacation. So some of you are going on a trip. Don't tell anybody you're going anywhere. If you are going on a trip, like only need to know basis because there is someone spying on you guys. Someone's got their eye on you or you're doing your research. I feel like someone is trying to figure out where you're going. Maybe some of you are going on a vacation and they think you're actually moving. Maybe somebody's confused, like, oh, are they moving or are they going on, like, is it temporary or is it long-term? So now we have intimacy. Sexual chemistry reminiscing. There is someone that is spying on you, though. They want to move in with you. They may be losing their house or they may be getting evicted or something and they want to come stay with you. Patience. Just a few more months. Good things come to those who wait. Manifest. Tell the universe exactly what you want and they'll be back. Expect to hear from them soon. So someone from your past is going to reach out to you again. So if somebody ghosted you, you're going to hear from them again. Confession. Someone has something to tell you. Fire sign and an earth sign. So there's a Sagittarius or Aries and a Capricorn, Taurus, or a Virgo that wants to confess something to you. Liar. Be careful of someone sneaky. Love spell. You've been bewitched. Yeah. Somebody is trying to plot on you. Someone is unavailable. A waste of time. It's over. Yeah. So there's a few different things happening here. For some of you, somebody has placed a love spell on you. That's for some of you. Now, for others of you, someone is just trying to your hustle, trying to see where you're going, what you're doing. They want to be on top of everything that you're doing. Just don't give anybody any ammunition. Like, it's none of their business what you got going on. You do have a sneaky ex that wants to come back. There is somebody sneaky that maybe is an opportunist. They got nowhere to go. They feel like you got a place to live. They can go lay their head at your house. Also, just a few more months. So you guys have something really incredible happening in a couple of months. So be open to that. Hey, Wendy, good morning. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday, everyone. Good morning. Welcome to the Sunday messages to carry over for the week. I hope everybody is doing great out there. I hope life is good. So let's do the love messages. These are love messages for people who are not in communication with their lover. So this could be not in communication because you guys are separated, broke up, or they're ignoring you, you're ignoring them, or this could be a soulmate that you've not yet met that's thinking about you. Sunday Tarot messages to carry over for the week for the collective. What does the collective need to know right now? Sunday Tarot messages to carry over for the week. I've become apprehensive about being candid with you. I am working on myself each day so I can come back to you. I love you today, tomorrow, and always. I was just a fool for not admitting it earlier. Despite the distance, I feel like our soul still remains intertwined. I love you so much, but I keep running from you. I don't understand why I do this. Other people were interfering and trying to control me. forget about me. I haven't forgotten about you. And I am not the same person. So for some of you, somebody wants you to know that they have actually changed and they're not the same person that they were before. Now, for another group, there is somebody who was getting things off the ground with you, and now they've become apprehensive about being candid with you. Like, now they feel like, you know what? I'm not even going to explain myself. I'm not even going to do anything. I'm just going to stay quiet and ghost. So there's, now keep in mind, this could be maybe somebody, maybe this is you. Maybe you feel like somebody's untrustworthy. Maybe you feel like you started something, you thought they were away, but they're not. And now you've become apprehensive with being candid with them. Maybe you don't even want to return their calls. I am working on myself each day so I can come back to you. So somebody knows that they have to make serious life changes, or you're not going to take them back. It's just not going to happen. I love you today, tomorrow, and always. I was just a fool for not admitting it earlier. So some of you are the one that got away, and somebody now realizes that they do love you. This was true love. You were the one for them. And they're like kicking themselves because they're like, this was real. Despite the distance, I feel like our souls still remain intertwined. So maybe somebody's out of the country, lives far away from you. You don't talk to them, you never see them. Maybe you guys don't even have each other's phone numbers anymore. Your souls are still intertwined. And they want you to know that. I love you so much, but I keep running from you. I don't understand why I do this. So some of you, your connection is so intense that it's overwhelming. Maybe you're like, but wait, what? I'm not even doing anything. I didn't even do it. Like, all I did was sit here. I didn't even talk. You don't have to talk. Sometimes a twin flame connection can be so intense that it creates the runner and the chaser dynamic, because it's like, wait, I don't know if I'm ready for this. It's kind of like somebody who's going to skydive. They might go towards the edge and be like, I can't do it. I got to go. But they're the ones that were so excited to do the skydiving. Maybe they were the ones that were forcing the situation and pushing it, but it got so intense that they're like, no, I can't do this. I can't do it. I got to go. So somebody's doing this and they don't know why. Now, other people were interfering and trying to control me. So somebody did not pursue you because of what other people were saying about you. Don't forget about me. I haven't forgotten about you. So there is somebody out here who, maybe it's been years, maybe it's been decades, maybe it's been, a billion years. They're like, please don't give up. I can still come back anytime now. Please don't wait around for someone like that. Okay. So now let's do these cards, and then I'm going to do the Archangel Michael, the Jesus cards, and then the tarot cards. Sunday tarot messages to carry over for the week for the collective. I'm surprised I was able to do this. My oldest is up. He's playing in his room. Normally, as soon as he wakes up, he's like ready to leave the house. So that was a blessing that I was able to do this. Sunday tarot messages to carry over for the week. Romeo, idealist, lover, passion, rashness, quickly changing moods. So somebody is trying to come in like Romeo. This could be a Juliet. Prince Aeschylus, protection, kindness, undertake. Solitude, calm down, listen to your inner voice, reduce anxiety. Step forward, accelerate, bring forward, make progress. Pacify, reassure, persuade, clarify, identify. Friar Lawrence, wise, trustworthy, caring, and optimistic. Resisting, face your heart, do not follow blindly. Crossing the barrier, overcoming obstacles, and Juliet. So we got Romeo and then Juliet at the bottom of the deck. Inner strength, independence. So here's what's going on. There is somebody that wants to offer you, somebody wants to love bomb you guys. They're like, no, I could be your protector. I could give you this, whether it be a man or a woman. Roles could be reversed here. It's saying here that you guys just want to be left alone with solitude. You just want to think something through, or you guys have your boundaries up. Something's not quite right about something. And then we have step forward, accelerate, bring forward, make progress. Yeah, you guys are focused on progress, but somebody's trying to reassure, persuade, clarify, and identify what they want. And then it says wise, trustworthy, caring, and optimistic. So someone is trying to persuade you that this is who they are, that they are oh, you can trust me, I'm safe, but there's something inside of you saying, I need to think about it, or oh, let's take things real slow, like a snail's pace. Let's go real slow. Yeah. Resisting, face your heart, do not follow blindly. Just because somebody says that they're a good person, does that make them a good person? Typically, what I've found is anybody who is, and you guys have heard me say this before, it's kind of like those men that approach me in the stores. Hey, I'm a pastor of so-and-so church. Let's go out to dinner. What? You haven't even told me your name. That's a way to disarm. That's a manipulation tactic to disarm you, to be like, oh, if he's a pastor of a church, then he must be safe. Or, hey, you can leave your kids with me. I'm a mom, or I'm a dad. I'm a dad. It's okay. I can take your kid camping. I'm a dad, or I'm a mom. That's a way to disarm you. But you're a stranger. Why would you even suggest such a thing? It's that nobody's asking to take my kids anywhere. That's not what I'm saying. But I have heard lots of people that meet men, and the men are like, hey, let's have a man's day. Let me take your little kid to the park all alone without you, Mom. Like, that's a sign of a pervert. Don't do it, guys. Don't do that. For those of you that are not aware, that is a tactic to abuse your child. That's a grooming tactic. Don't do it. Okay. Now we have crossing the barrier, overcoming obstacles. Yeah, you guys are focusing on you, and you guys are like, you remind me of someone I used to know, or I've read about people like you. You're straight up gaslighting, manipulating, love bombing. Like, you're fitting all of the the symptoms here. Red flag, another red flag, another 14 red flags, 20 more over here, 35 over there. I'm good. Have a nice day. Ta-ta for now. Yeah. Inner strength and independence. So somebody wants to cross the barrier of your inner strength and independence. You're just too strong. They need to chip away at your strength, at your self-esteem, at your boundaries, at your barriers. Somebody wants to come in and chip away with an ice pick. I feel like you guys are pretty intuitive. You know what's going on. Yeah, you get it. This could even be somebody that approaches you today with this nonsense. I barbecued in the park yesterday, and I was like in full-on terror about this, because I was like, I was so afraid that we were going to get approached by psychopaths in the park, because I get, weird people approach me, even women. Like, I get Yolandas all day long. Yolandas are the lady who offed Selena. So I get men and women like all day long being creepy and weird. So I was like, oh my God, we're barbecuing in the park. What's going to happen? But it was so peaceful. And maybe 4 people approached me and said, really, they're like, hey, what a great day to be barbecuing. And they walked away. Or, hey, because my little one had a scooter with him. It's a light up scooter. They're like, hey, nice scooter. And then walked away. Like, I'm cool with that, but all in the face, and I'm not cool with that. So it was actually a pleasant day. I'm very much an introvert. I know you guys are like, how are you an introvert, Jamie? You're on YouTube. Millions of people have seen you over the years. How are you? Because I am. I'm like sitting in my house talking to a screen, talking to my phone. That's how. If there was a million people in the room, I probably couldn't do that. There is a difference. Okay. Sunday tarot messages to carry over for the week for the collective. What does the collective need to know right now? Sunday tarot messages for the collective. What do they need to know for the week? Archangel Michael cards. Okay. Sense of humor. Okay, guys, speaking of sense of humor, oh my gosh, I'm going to do a little story time, and then I'll get to this. Okay, and I know she's probably watching this. So, yeah, I have like a creepy chick that lives around here that is obsessed with me. My neighbors even like had to tell her, hey, like, I don't want to hear about Jamie anymore. You need to find a new topic of discussion. And she got mad. But anyway, so this lady, I have no problem with special needs. You guys know I got an adult child upstairs with special needs that's about to come down here. So the lady, I thought maybe she had issues when I first met her, and I was nice because I was like, okay, because I want someone to be nice to my son, It's appropriate. She starts talking about how her husband's cheating on her and that she's sleeping with an 18-year-old, and then she's a 17-year-old, and then she's at a 20-year-old, and then she's out at all hours of the night walking past my house with gangs of little boys, like 15, 13-year-old boys at like midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning. What the hell? The woman's like 40, 50-ish. I know 18 is legal. So I know if an 80-year-old woman wants to sleep with an 18-year-old, it's legal. It's legal. It's not something I would do, but I think that's really gross. But like, what is a woman like that hanging out with little boys all night? So beer bottles got broken outside, fights were breaking out. They start coming to my patio furniture so I walked outside. I'm like, this is not the fucking party spot. Get the fuck out of here and don't come back. Don't ever sit here. Don't ever bring that shit to my door. If you want to do all that, go anywhere else, but not here. I went off. So I'm just thinking to myself, like, what the hell? Maybe that lady thinks it's a flex to be messing with underage kids and bragging about cheating on her husband. I know not everybody has the same morals that I have. And trust me, when I was a teenager, I did my dirt. 30 years ago, I did my dirt. For sure. But I think once you become an adult, you got to do better. You got to have some sort of standards. You got to do better, right? But that's just my opinion. What made me think of that just now was this sense of humor card, because I just started giggling. A few hours later, because I was like, this lady is comical. Like, what is she, like, this lady's going to end up going to jail. She can't be having sex with people's children, with 7th graders, with 6th graders. That's, like, who does that? But anyway, she watches my YouTube channel a lot. So, yes, I'm speaking about you. Yes, you. All right. Anyway, we have explore your options, Archangel Michael. Prayer. Dear God, thank you for your wisdom and love, helping me see, understand, and assess all of my alternative options. Please guide me in the best direction for my health, happiness, and life's purpose. So for some of you, you have options that you don't think you have. Remember, I was just talking about how maybe some of you are like stuck in a house that's falling apart and you're like, I'm a slave to this house. Every weekend is devoted to repairing this house that's falling apart, this money pit. What you could do is say, you know what? Maybe knock it down and put a trailer there, or sell it and buy a different house. So you guys feel like you don't have any options. You feel like this is it. Like, this is where I be and nothing else. That's not true. You guys have options. Thank you, Archangel Michael. From Archangel Michael, sense of humor. Thank you, Archangel Michael. Thank you for helping me see the humor in this situation so I can lovingly laugh at human nature, and I am willing to view my experiences in a new light in order to attract love and healing energy. Through Jesus' name, amen. So maybe some of you, maybe a situation that was like annoying or bothersome, you're just giggling about it now. So it's kind of like, let's say an ex of yours cheated on you 20 times, and then they come back, look like trying to get back together with you 5 years later. You're like, what? Oh, I'm back. Hey, how you been? And you like laugh. You're like, is this fool really messaging me? Does this person really think that they have a chance? Do they really think so? It's that kind of vibe. Like you think or like somebody who did you wrong and then they want sympathy from you. It's like, I think you came to the wrong house. I think you called the wrong phone number. I think you're approaching, I think you confused me for someone else. It's that kind of vibe. Thank you, Archangel Michael. Spend more time outdoors. Thank you for motivating me to spend more time outdoors and for helping me relax and enjoy connecting with nature. So some of you are sitting outside, you're sipping your tea, you're sipping your coffee, you're having a beer. Some of you are, you're just kicking your feet up and just basking in the sun. The weather was so nice yesterday, you guys. In the past few days, the weather's been so crisp. It's like been warm, but with that beautiful breeze. So some of you are just hanging out outside. Okay, Archangel Michael, your inner guidance is real and trustworthy. Please help me clearly hear, see, feel, and know the divine guidance that I have asked and prayed for. Allow me to keep my ego out of the way so your wisdom can come streaming through me, for my own benefit and for those around me. So some of you might like to believe, oh, so-and-so is not cheating on me. It's a conspiracy. So-and-so is really my friend. They're not two-faced. Or, oh, I went to the manager of Taco Bell and I voiced my opinion. Now things are going to change for the better. Or I didn't get the hours I wanted at work, but my manager said in 2 weeks that they are going to change it to the hours I want. Is that your ego telling you that, or are they really going to do it? Is that trustworthy information? Those naked photos of your ex on top of another woman or another man, is that really a Photoshop photo? Spirit is trying to give you clear signs and clear warnings, and some of you have your ego in the way, and you refuse to see what's happening here. Wake up, because whatever your first thought is, that's what it is. Archangel Michael, pay attention to your dreams. Thank you, Archangel Michael. Thank you for tucking me into bed at night and helping me enjoy a wonderfully restful night's sleep. Archangel Michael, I invite you into my dreams as my teacher, guide, and healer. Please allow me to understand this. Describe the specific situation on a spiritual level and give you guidance. So for some of you, your dreams are going to reveal things to you. If you guys find that you don't have lucid dreams, you can't remember your dreams, invite Archangel Michael into your dreams so that you can remember your dreams and to know what's going on. All right, so I'm going to the loving words from Jesus now. I don't know, I feel like I should shuffle one more time and get one more card. Archangel Michael. Well, yep, they want to talk. Okay, there's more. Decide to be happy now. Whoa. Thank you for helping me to open my heart to happiness, joy, and bliss. I am now willing to see all the goodness in my life. So for some of you, you're like, you know what? I'm sick of being unhappy. I'm sick of being bitter. I'm sick of being this. Good, stop. Be open to the good stuff. Be open to being happy. Positive thoughts create positive results. Divine love and wisdom. I call upon you now. I know that my mind and emotions are eternally and continuously connected to you. I ask my higher self to be aware and conscious of the love and light that is within every person and situation. Go forward fearlessly. Thank you for walking with me every step of the way, for holding my hand, giving me confidence and courage, and guiding my thoughts and actions in the direction of love and my true life's purpose. Thank you, Archangel Michael. And then we have, keep your eyes on your targeted intention. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for helping me focus focus on my inner vision and intention. I ask for your guidance in releasing any fears, doubts, granting me the confidence and courage to take action towards realizing my dreams. Yes, keep your eyes on your targeted intention. Just like what I was saying, and allow. So how I said how I'm not dating right now. I have people begging me, people freaking out, people going crazy. I'm not dating right now because I know where my focus needs to be. It needs to be on my children and it needs to be on my work. That's it. Right now, that's what I need to focus on. So I'm not letting anybody come in to mess that up. It's not happening. Whether it be a negative friend, whether it be a troublesome person, whether it be a romantic interest, whether it be drama, I'm not letting it happen. There is a fortress around me and mine. Don't bring that shit over here. If you want to do all that, if you want to do Jerry Springer, if you want to do drama, do it out there on the other side of the gate, please. Thank you. So that's where you guys are at. Right now, you guys are like, you know what? I got tunnel vision here. Maybe some of you, your tunnel vision is getting married. Maybe you guys are like, you know what? I got my career. My kids are grown or whatever is going on. I want true love. I want to find my spouse. So that's your targeted intention, right? Maybe your targeted intention, maybe you don't even have a job. Maybe that your intention is, I want to get a job and that's my focus. Maybe for some of you, maybe you're living on the streets. Maybe you're living in your car. Your focus is a permanent housing, stable housing. So whatever your goals may be, go forward fearlessly, targeted intention, think positive, keep your eyes on your targeted intention, go forward fearlessly. Positive thoughts create positive results. Noah was laughed at. Remember? They said Noah's crazy. Noah's crazy. Remember? Noah's crazy. Noah survived. Who's the crazy one? So just because somebody else can't see your vision, collective, does not mean it's not going to go where you need it to go. I'm going to say something, and I am not bragging here. But if I had listened to those people who told me not to start a YouTube channel, I'm afraid of what my story would have been. I'm afraid of where I would be. I'd probably be in a terrible marriage that was based on the person supporting me financially and my children financially. With my oldest son and his behavioral issues, there's no way I could have had a babysitter. They wouldn't babysit him when he barely had behavioral issues because of his disability. So, kids with disabilities and behavioral issues, nobody's watching them. They might babysit special needs kids that don't have behavioral issues, but ones that are, no, they're not doing that. So there would be no way that I would have a 9 to 5. I couldn't have kept it, just like all those other times where the babysitter would call and say, come get him now. You can't just leave work every time you have a new babysitter because they won't watch your kid. You get fired. You can't keep a job. So people are like, that's crazy. That's silly. Why would you be on YouTube? What are you doing? That's weird. That's crazy. God had a purpose for me, and I followed what God was telling me to do, and I am sitting here right now. So for some of you, maybe right this minute, somebody's telling you, don't do this, don't do that, stupid, that's silly, you'll never make it. Why do you think that? Blah, blah, blah. They said Noah was stupid. They said Jesus was stupid. They said Albert Einstein was stupid and crazy. The guy who built that dam, I don't know what, it was an Asian country, I don't know which one. The one who was building the dam and everybody made fun of him and laughed at him, and then he died, and that very dam saved everybody's life when another tsunami hit. I don't know who that person's name is, but if you guys know, put it in the comment section. Don't listen to what other people say. Number one, you never listen to what people who are less successful than you have to say. That's one thing. Consider the source. Because people who will judge you and tell you that not to do something are usually people who are either weak-minded, can't think out of the box, or will never achieve anything. Successful people are the people who are willing to do things that unsuccessful people will not. Simple. So just, if you guys feel like you're meant to go do something, go somewhere, move to a different state. If you feel like the person you're with is the one, but your family's telling you no, marry that person. I know so many people that listen to family, friends, gossips, and rumors, and they've missed out on a love of a lifetime. They are literally married to someone, but they'll never get over the person that they were torn apart from. One more thing I'm going to say. I was watching Netflix, and there was a story about a woman whose daughter went missing. The lady, I believe, was 15 years old when she was pregnant, and her mother forced her to give her baby up for adoption. Her baby ended up being adopted into a family of perverts. The man was a leader of a church. He had been abusing her, the little girl, for years. He ultimately took the girl's life. The woman whose daughter is no longer with us because her mother made her put her up for adoption, she is overwhelmed with incredible guilt because putting her child up for adoption forcefully by her mother was supposed to make her child have a better life, not a worse life. She's like, if I would have just kept my baby, we may have been in poverty, but my baby would still be here. I would have never let anybody hurt my child. So again, with other people, you do what you're supposed to do. Don't do what other people tell you to do. Do what your heart tells you to do. In your heart of hearts, do what you're supposed to do. Please don't listen to weirdos. And they are weird if they're trying to diminish what you know is true. All right, let's see. Sunday tarot messages to carry over for the week for the collective. What does the collective need to know? What does the collective need to know? Ask and you shall receive, that your joy may be full. John chapter 16, verse 24. So whatever it is that you asked for that is of your highest good, of course, it'll be granted to you. But some of you don't know what you want. Some of you have no idea. You're like, if somebody was to walk up to you and ask you right now, hey, collective, if you could have anything in the world, what would it be? You'd probably say money. You'd probably say world peace. But what do you want? You. What would make you so happy? What would be meaningful to you? Can you ask for that? You know, of course you could ask for world peace. That's a great thing to ask, but that's very generic. Some of you are so busy just in your day-to-day, you have no idea what you want. You know, you would have to literally probably sit for a week or two to really, really, like, deep down dig, what do you want? Peace, some money, a slice of cake. No, what would make your heart feel full? So please ask for that. Think about it. Some of you don't even want to think about it because you're like, I don't want to get my hopes up and then I don't get it. If you think like that, then you'll never get it. So it's like, either way, you'll never get it. So you might as well ask for it. You have a better chance of praying for it and getting it than you would by not asking for it, right? Okay, Sunday tarot messages for the collective. What does the collective need to know right now? Come unto me, all that your labor are heavy. Come unto me, all you that labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. Matthew chapter 11, verse 28. So for some of you, you have a lot on your mind. You have a whole lot on your mind. You know, maybe your bills are stacking up and you can't pay your bills. Maybe, maybe you have children in college and you don't have the money to pay their tuition. And you're like, how am I going to scrape together this money? I can't let my kid down. My kid needs to be able to do this. Maybe some of you are having car trouble and you're like, how am I going to get my kids to school? How am I going to get myself to work? How am I going to get my sick mother or sick father to their doctor's appointments with no car? Like, you guys have a lot on your plate. Some of you are like, wow, like, I'm losing my house. I'm getting evicted. I don't know where I'm going to go next. Like, there's no way in heck I can pay for this broken down car. I don't have the money for the repairs. Come unto me, all you that labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. Please ask for rest. Please ask for peace. Please ask that these burdens be taken off of you. Because God works through people. The Holy Spirit works through people. If you pray, you might go to that shop and maybe the bill was supposed to be $1,500. You tell them that you don't have the money. They might say, you know what? I'm going to fix it and pay me $20 a week. Pay me $100 a month. If somebody does not know the need, how can they help you? How? So try it that way. Okay, be of good comfort. Your faith has made you whole. Matthew chapter 9, verse 22. So some of you are like, I'm worried. But then you're like, you know what? I don't need to be worried because God's got me. The angels have me. Spirit has me. The Holy Spirit's got me. My spiritual group has me. My ancestors have me. Be of good comfort. Your faith has made you whole. Believing that everything is going to be all right, like really believing it, knowing that you have a whole team on your side, that changes everything. That changes the outcome. You automatically win. You just win. Am I talking about somebody who's going out there harming people and they're like, I have faith that I can get away with all the evil I do? I am not talking to people like that. This is not for that. I'm talking about people who are like, you know what? The odds are stacked against me right now, but you know what? I know God's going to come through for me because I know I'm a good person. I know that I'm innocent here, or I know I put my best foot forward. I know I've done my best, so I know it's all going to work out. That's who I'm talking to. Love one another as I have loved you. John chapter 13, verse 34. So, have you guys ever had some bad days? Have you guys ever looked back and been like, man, I can't believe I said that. I cannot believe I did that. Wow. I was just like a really trashy, negative, bad person. Thank God I've changed. Or thank God my parents stuck by me through the worst of times. You know, my spouse stuck by me through the thick and thin. My spouse has seen me at my worst and they still loved me anyway. So this is what it's saying. Love one another as I have loved you. Do you have a child that's causing trouble in your home? Love them as God, the angels, have loved you. Do you have, and does that mean be a doormat? Does that mean let somebody abuse you? No. But love them through it. You know, could be tough love, right? Tough love. Because there's a little thing called karma. It's not so little. It's actually pretty big. But some people think it's a little thing. A little. It's no big. It can ruin your life. Yeah. So some of you, yes, maybe you had to learn lessons, karma, whatnot. But it is saying here that be of good comfort. Love one another as I have loved you. So sometimes in life you have to give people grace. I mentioned this a few weeks back about the cashier throwing my stuff and being disrespectful and rude. I did not report her to corporate or anything, even though the other customers were telling me to, because I felt like I needed to give her grace. If I should go back and it should happen again, I will report her. But I just felt like there was something underlying where, you know what, I'm going to give this lady grace. Maybe she's having a bad day. Maybe a loved one of hers has passed. Maybe she got terrible news. Maybe she just found out her spouse is leaving her. You know, I felt like I should give her grace. So some of you love one another as I have loved you. There are times where you cannot, where you have to stand up, where you have to take a stand, where you have to defend yourself. But then there are other times where you can be like, you know what? I'm going to let them have this one and walk away. So I feel like this energy is more so for maybe inside your home. Maybe you got a problematic child. Maybe you have a great household. Maybe all the kids act good, but you got that one bad seed that's wreaking havoc in the household, that's messing everything up. Try to find out what's going on. Try to find out, is there something going on? Like, it could be more than meets the eye. Is it a mental health issue? Is somebody harming them? Have they been abused and you didn't know about it? And this is the trauma welling up after all this time. There could be other things going on. So try to be understanding and try to figure out what the hell is happening. I've said this so many times. I would not want to be a kid or a teenager in 2024. These kids are going through way more than we ever did. And I'm sure a lot of you have had a hard life. But these kids are going through way worse than we ever did. Like this is the lost generation. A lot of people think that they're the woke generation, the found generation, but these people are lost. You know, if you stand for nothing, you'll fall for anything. That's how I would define this generation. And it's not their fault. There's so many other temptations, so much negativity at them. I mean, if they make it to 18, it's a miracle. I would not want to be a child at this time. Sunday tarot messages for the collective. Carry over for the week. What does the collective need to know right now? Okay. 10 of Pentacles, the 9 of Swords. Somebody's terrified of an inheritance or some money you're getting. Maybe some of you know money's coming and you're like chomping at the bit, like, please, I want it now. I want it now. Is it going to be available? Ooh, somebody needs to marry you. Ooh, you're walking away. You're like, oh, hell no. Somebody's hurt. Somebody feels like they won't be able to pull this off. 9 of Swords and the Devil. Somebody knows that they missed their chance. They moved too slow. Yep, somebody knows that they missed their chance. They're never going to be the 10 of Pentacles and the Hierophant with you. Never. 3 of Pentacles, the Lovers. Yep, they're going to try to work on it. They're still going to try, but they know that they... So it's kind of like this. Let's say somebody got a tarot card reading and the person said, oh, your ex is never getting back together with you. Or, oh, sorry, it failed. It's not going to work. This person might be like, no, I'm going to try again. I'm going to try again. So although somebody knows that you're hip to the game or that you're about to be hip to the game, they're going to try again. Tax time is coming up. So be careful of those homosexuals that pop up for people's taxes. Temperance and the 5 of Swords. You guys need to be careful because once this person realizes that they are not going to get their wish, that they're not going to get you, they're not going to be able to manipulate you, this person could become dangerous. Knight of Pentacles. The King of Swords. 4 of Swords, 5 of Pentacles. Wow. The 5 of Wands. The King of Pentacles. Yeah, there's a group of people that are struggling financially. And their heart dropped knowing that they're not going to get a chance to be with you. Maybe some of you have outed this person already. Maybe some of you have already, this could have happened last month or 3 months ago or something, to where you guys were like, this isn't going to work. I'm not interested. I'm never taking you back. We're never going to do anything. It's over. It's done with. It's not happening. This person's like, I'll pop back up and try again. No, you guys are never going to be with this person. You already peeped them for who they are. I feel like for some of you, this just happened. It already happened and it's going to happen again. 9 of Wands, you're protecting yourself. You're blocking somebody. Yeah, you guys are holding out for an Emperor or an Empress. Somebody feels like they're a master manipulator with the Magician card here and the Emperor. Like they want you to think that they are the Emperor or the Empress, but really they're not. With the Death card here is like you're closing this chapter or you've already told someone no. But look, 6 of Cups, they're going to keep trying. Now, for others of you, I feel like there is, now, for some of you, you do have a secret admirer that feels like they're inadequate, they're not good enough for you. Somebody feels like maybe it takes money to be with you or it takes like a certain look or a certain style to be with you. And they waited too long and now they realize you would have been with them anyway. Let's see, two of Wands, what's coming? 2 of Wands, 3 of Pentacles, 6 of Wands. 8 of Swords, the 4 of Pentacles. Yeah, someone is watching you level up, like quickly. And they're so stressed out because they just want to hold on to you or block you or keep you like hidden away for themselves. The Hermit, the Page of Cups, Queen of Pentacles. Somebody doesn't understand why you're in hermit mode. They need for you to come out so they can manipulate you. Yeah. You guys are like, let's say you, please don't do that. Let's say you like live in a house with roommates. I'm going to give you an example. It doesn't have to be this. And like, you guys are like, you come home and you're like, you turn the key real light. You open the door and you like slide in. And then you go to your room. And then you shut the door. And you lock it. You're like, I'm free. Or maybe like you live in like a certain neighborhood. You like drive your car slow. You open your garage door. You have big glasses on and your head's down and go in your garage. The garage door closes. You're like, I'm free. It's that kind of vibe, like trying to tiptoe around, trying to hide out. Somebody knows that you know, and they know you're hiding out from them. What else for the collective? Yeah, you know what the manipulation is, and you just want to be left alone. Knight of Wands. Yeah, you move quickly. You're running in and out. Hanged Man, Magician, Five of Cups, and the Justice card in reverse. Okay, somebody's PO'd because a spiritualist told them at first that they would be able to manipulate you, but they took too long to manipulate you, or you are an intuitive, or you went to a reader and they told you, or you saw a red flag, or you overheard a conversation, or someone gave you the heads up. Either way, you found out what was going on. You know the truth now, so that's why you're not doing this. You know, before we end this, I just want to say, don't be paranoid. Although what I just said is not so good, there are good women out there, and there are good men out there that don't want to hurt you, that don't want to manipulate you. There are. I've seen them. I've witnessed it for myself. There are good people. There might be a lot more bad people, but there are good people, and I think it's worth it for you guys to not give up. If you're seeking good friends or good, romantic situations or good spouses, because they are out there. So don't be like, well, I'm never going to give anybody a chance because there's a bad person in the world. Like, you would be shortchanging yourself. You'd be robbing yourself of happiness. So just don't do that, because there are good people out there, trustworthy people. But if you know someone is not trustworthy, then they're not your person. You need to move on. Reading specials are $25. I offer same-day readings and a $10 one question, one answer via email only. I also have 2 other channels, Missing in Action Tarot and Jamie Zebra 23 Tarot. If you guys want to go over there, share, subscribe, and comment. I do have products on my website. I typically ship out the very next day. No extra fees for shipping. Nope. I love your comments. If you guys could comment, that would be so lovely. Also, the weeklies are posted. I'm about to release the weeklies. The dailies are posted. The channeled messages are posted. The generals are posted. I go live every night from 9 p.m. Central Time Zone to 10:30 p.m. Central Time Zone. I answer $5 Cash App questions, $20 10-card minis, and $40 20-card mini readings. Yep. JamieZebra23.com. I'm going to say good morning to everybody here. Let me look. Wilda, happy birthday again. Hi, Mike. Hi, Amanda. Hi, One Sassy Mama. Hey, Boss Lady. Hey, Wendy. Oh, it's frozen. I'm trying to scroll. It's frozen. Okay. Hey, Anwar. Everybody have a great morning. Have a great week. Oh, wait, I think there's more. Oh, it's scrolling down more. Okay, wait, let's see. All right, have a great day, everyone. Ta-ta for now. Love you long time. Oh. Oh, no.